2, 1.
Oh, hello, internet. It's been too long. Almost one full week. Wait, no, yes, exactly one full week. Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Brian Brushwood, live in Austin, Texas. Joined, as always, by the inimitable Justin Robert Young, live from Florida. Local Florida man chiming in.
Hey,
also
yeah, no,
Star
I'm back,
Woman.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we begin, Justin? Seems like a few things happened since last we spoke.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. A lot of things happened. So I didn't do the show last week because we were in, where were we? Oh, was it? No, we had done Disney on Monday. And then Tuesday, I didn't do the show because we were doing things right before I left for DEF CON. And then I met you at DEF CON on Friday.
Oh, that's right. So we did do a remote Bones that we got out.
We did a remote Bones. Yeah.
And then, I forgot
but
that
I went to, but I have not discussed that I went to Disney with my damn near 2-year-old daughter, and then we have all the DEF CON shenanigans to go through.
Oh, yeah.
But we can start wherever.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's start with the important stuff. You minted. Wait, hold on. Wait, Star Woman. You gotta wait a minute. So wrap your mind around this. Bella is older than Josie was when she first went to Disney. Like, are you minting a Disney kid?
I think she'll go to Disney a lot because we have family in Orlando. So, like, there will be a lot of opportunities for her to go to Disney. So that means she'll probably go to Disney more than the average. But I don't know. We'll see how much she likes it. As so far as somebody who is not making permanent memories, she really, really liked it. She liked every ride that we went on. She wasn't scared on any of the rides. She met Mickey and Minnie. She had no time for Goofy. Oh my God, but she had no time
she was scared of Goofy or just annoyed at his incompetence?
She really was just like got in Goofy's arms and then was like, "Why are you talking to me when Minnie Mouse is next to me?"
Oh,
like,
so
do
so
you
it was
know
it
who
was
Minnie
like
Mouse is? Minnie Mouse is like an actual celebrity. You're a total piece of garbage. Get away from me. Like, I met Mickey, who is like second to Minnie in my mind. And then I have to go to 5th place, whoever you are. Like, you are just a non-existent person to me. Can I please speak with Minnie? And then she went over to Minnie and had the time of her life.
Oh, man. You know what? We're getting reports in that audio keeps dropping. We're getting every other word. We may have to restart because, oh, no.
This is no good.
Meryl Barr, as you know, there's one thing we love more than anything else, and that's doing tech support via chat.
Yeah.
So the question is it my audio that's dropping, or is it Star Woman's audio that's dropping, or Justin's audio that's dropping?
We must consider that if it's my audio that's dropping, high chance it's because I can't keep my face in front of the mic.
Oh, people are saying both.
It looks like the stream in general is cutting out a bit.
Is it just the stream is shitty? Oh. Sean Lavasser says the audio is fine. Well, interesting.
Yeah, 2 people on
the Second Spanish Inquisition says no audio issues. Is this perhaps only a Twitch issue?
Wait, but Meryl, the original reporter, is also YouTube. Are these different?
Well, that seems like it might be a user issue.
Jake Schneider says the Twitch stream audio seems fine for me. Jay Toss says no audio issues.
No, there is a clicking. It is a bug holocaust that is happening on my mother's porch.
Oh my God, I didn't want to say anything because we were already in the groove and we had started, and I was just like, oh man, those are bugs?
That's every single one is a dead bug.
They're zapping? That's a bug zapper?
There's a zapper. That's a bug zapper.
Can we see it? Can we go live and peek at the bug zapper? That because
Bugs,
all of
yeah,
a sudden
bugs.
it would make this very satisfying. I
How
don't
do
see.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
oh.
Man, if that's the sound of bugs being killed, wow. Okay, I feel all better now. Like I can handle the clicking, knowing that.
There we go.
Oh my God, they're like fireflies, except they're other
Except
bugs
only once.
dying. Yeah. Whereas a firefly is trying to get laid to make more life, these are the terminus of dipshit bugs.
So instead of fireflies, they're more like fire dies.
What kind of
Damn.
It's like
Got
they're
'em.
dying in a fire.
fire dies? The fire dies. That's our spirit bug,
Mascot, yeah.
our mascot. Okay, I feel so much better about that clicking.
Does everyone know a little living creature is dying painfully every time you hear that?
Yes.
I strangely
Hell
take
yeah.
comfort in that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a bug
Hell
apocalypse.
yeah.
By the way, I don't know if so far I am loving this. Meryl Barr just shouted, "Stop the show, everything's wrong." And everybody else has verified that everything's A-okay. And then meanwhile, he's shouting that the stream
User
is dead.
error.
Sorry.
10 out of 10. This is the
User
best.
error. All right. There was one moment. It's been a very long time since I've been on all the baby rides at Disney. And I don't think I've ever been on the Winnie the Pooh's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
I don't think I
whatever
have
it's
either.
called.
Is it a boat
Because
ride?
that was a newer minted
If I
baby
recall
ride that
correctly,
came out.
it's a trackless dark ride.
No, it's on a track, but it is a dark ride. So you are mostly, well, there's one part that's a dark ride. In fact, it's the part that I found to be a little odd. We have video because I recorded it because the track stopped. So I had an extra like 10 seconds just to look at what is probably only supposed to be visible to people for like, a 1 or 2 seconds. But I found it a little jarring.
Okay.
And I recorded it on video. I'd like to play it for you guys.
Penelope,
right now.
your job is, and this goes back to our network days, you have to describe for the audio audience
Okay.
what you're seeing.
We're looking at like the lit up with
yeah, here we go.
spotlights, props and such of the Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh ride, like big cartoonish house.
Yeah, you could play it, Ryan.
You see Winnie the Pooh stuck in because he's ate so much honey.
Oh wait, so yeah, okay, so it's just Winnie the Pooh's gooch.
Okay.
Just
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh's asshole with like his feet lazily hanging lewdly behind him, so as to illustrate exactly the angle for which his butthole is looking at you.
Wait, did they have a little pucker at the back?
No.
No, it's like in your mind's eye that
Yeah.
you see the
in
actual.
your
I mean, like it's a
mind's eye.
baby
Your mind's
ride at
brown
the
eye.
end of the
Your
day. Yeah,
mind's
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not what you think when you go back to that? Nobody else thought that was a lewd looking thing?
I think of in the store how it's like a famous thing that he gets stuck. In
Yeah,
the tree.
in fact,
Like, isn't that Rabbit's house?
But I always thought of it as a more
Or no,
like a
Rabbit's
frantic thing.
in the
I mean,
ground.
okay, you know what, Justin?
No.
I'd hate to say this, but I wonder if maybe you've seen too many videos in which a character gets stuck
Thanks, guys.
in a in a dryer, and then maybe their
cool
step
topic of
sibling
discussion.
shows up.
I've never seen any of those videos, so that's got to be a you thing. All I know
It was
is
from-
that in my mind, the version of Pooh being stuck in the tree is him being like, "Oh no!" and he's flipping his little legs as fast as he can because he's like, he's panicked
I
that
thought
this
he
thing
was-
has happened. Not as lazy. I don't know.
I
All
thought
right. Well, I guess maybe I've just made something weirder. Maybe it's because I had to look at it for an extra 10 seconds, and I
You
was
know what? I guess
it
at
looks a
some
little odd.
point, your brain has a tendency to like fill in the gaps. So what you're not actually seeing, your brain will paint it in there.
also the mechanics
Yeah.
can't go that fast. Also, Winnie the Pooh is like a very lethargic
Number one.
bear. I can't
Yes,
imagine.
they can go that fast. It's not like there's like a thing at like
They wear
Walt
out.
Disney was ripping his 15th cigarette of the hour and was like we can't figure out how to make them go fast enough. They can go as fast as they want. There's robots. Michael Crichton wrote a whole fucking book about it. It's called Westworld. They go too fast.
Causes like strain when things go fast.
No, oscillating
it's easier for
fans
them to-
exist. I mean, you just have a motor. You have a leg that goes like
Like,
this,
those look like heavy
and another one that goes the other
I
way.
can't imagine Winnie the Pooh doing anything quickly or frantically. That's what Piglet is for.
Yeah.
And Tigger, you're right. There
Yeah.
are multiple hyperactive characters in this universe, and so, but Pooh is kind of like more of the audience surrogate next to Christopher Robin, right? Because he's
Help
Christopher
me,
Robin's
Step Piglet,
guy.
I'm stuck. Shouts out to the Second Spanish Inquisition. It's been a minute since we've
I'm
set up
just
the
saying.
dynamic of just stealing all the best lines from the chat. We got to bring that back.
Well, the show's good now, so we are getting the fruits of the show being good again. So yeah, we did Disney. Disney was fun, and then almost immediately flipped out. It was very, very odd going from Orlando and Disney World to Las Vegas because they are both the same idea for different demos.
Yeah, well, so now I got to tell you, in past years, Vegas.
The version of Pooh in Vegas that's stuck in the hole in the wall is a totally different thing.
Yes.
It is a totally different demo.
So the Vegas has gone through different phases in our visits of being various levels of tired. Vegas is looking pretty peppy these days, pretty polished.
I mean, I guess our experience was pretty good. It was funny because I saw somebody who was doing a video today making fun of how not busy the Fontainebleau was, but that's where we were at, and like I loved it. It was like exactly the level of busy that I want in a casino. It was great. I had nothing but a 10 out of 10 experience at the Fontainebleau.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Fontainebleau is kind of generic, but outside of that, it seemed nice. Few nice.
Yeah,
touches.
it's like upscale generic. It's like you would. It's like, oh, they made a gold handle. Like that's not new. Like Steve Wynn did that in 1905, but like it's nice because not everyone has a gold handle.
We did go up to a private club at the very top that had urinals that, as you pee, like they had I don't know, padding or they were like sculpted to your body. So it's like you put your body up against it and it forms like a seal. And the reason for that is because there's no aiming, because they know you'll be distracted by looking at the extraordinary panoramic view in front of you, including the sphere. So it's like, in order to, I assume, maybe I would like to believe that in 1.0, they had regular urinals.
They
but
had different urinals, and people were pissing all over the place.
Is that true?
I don't know. But here's what we're referring to. The Poodle Room, which is at the top floor of the Fontainebleau Hotel and Casino, according to reports, a favorite of FBI Director Kash Patel. Although asking around to staff of the Fontainebleau, nobody else had heard that, so I don't know if it's true. But it is a nice bar. It's a very, very nice bar. It is very well decorated. The staff goes above and beyond to do whatever they can do to make you have a good time. That being said, in Vegas, where that kind of stuff is more common than, Peoria, the thing that makes it a one-of-one experience is the men's bathroom. I don't know what happens in the women's bathroom, but I know what happens in the men's bathroom. And that is, when you walk in, a huge sink in the middle of the room, and then on the far wall uh, bisected by a huge window that shows you all of this spectacular 70-floor view of Las Vegas, are 3 holes in the wall with no dividers between them. Meaning that, like, if there's more than one dude in there, everyone's showing Dawn.
Well,
everyone, it's just like
also,
an Italian front of the window, just nothing but hanging salam.
Well, but hold on, because my experience was that the shape of the urinals, like there was no show and dong because we all like docked. Like it was 2001: A Space Odyssey. Your body gets all the way, you form a perfect seal.
You've got to remove it before you press the seal, though, right? At some point, like you are more open. You are more open than you would be if you went to Buffalo Wild Wings and they've got the dividers in between. Yeah, it's really the absence of the dividers for the aesthetic purposes because it looks cleaner. That is the bold choice.
Well, and then meanwhile, though, it's like unlike Buffalo Wild Wings, you have the benefit.
I like to call this segment "Conversations Penny was ready to have." Like this is a new segment we're calling "Conversations Penny was very, very excited to be a part of tonight."
Yep. Yeah. Well, but the benefit in the Poodle Room's urinal space is that everyone is hypnotized by the view of the strip.
No one's meat peeping because they are taking a look at this amazing view that is being presented to you. That includes within it not only a brand new gigantic guitar that's being built in the center of the strip, the Wynn Casino, Resorts World, the Las Vegas Convention Center, if you're into looking at how big that structure is, but also, as Brian pointed out, the ADD viewer's dream of the Sphere that is just constantly changing and will command your attention no matter what.
Oh, you know what? I would show you a picture of what the view looks like, Penny, except for they made us swear to not take any pictures. And to make sure we couldn't take any pictures, they put a sticker on each of our cameras, which actually I thought was a good nudge because when I forgot instantly that the rule was no pictures, I pulled out my phone and I was like, oh, that's right. There's no pictures.
By the way, you want to know why they do that?
Why?
It's the same reason why true believers check issue 104. When Twit was doing their live streams of Dragon Con, they wouldn't allow us to stream in the Sundial restaurant. And that was because they charge money for people to record that view professionally. And so they protect their ability to sell that view for money by...
They don't give it up for free.
Exactly. By making you... But they cloak it as like, oh, this is a private room for private people, and like somebody famous might come in, so we got to make sure that nobody's taking pictures. But really, that's why they sell the view basically.
Sphere.
And so they need to make it rare.
Yeah, there we go. Here, take a look at this picture right here.
The Sphere, is it like the Skyline version of being in backspin? And they have the one TV that has cocaine on it?
Yes. I sat with my back to the crack dispenser and my eyes. But then when I went to the bathroom, I took 25 minutes. They had to send someone in and they got hypnotized as well.
Yeah,
we all just sat there staring at Hypnotoad. Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, it was mostly advertising The Wizard of Oz and the Backstreet Boys. That's what's happening at the Sphere.
Are those current things?
Well, the Wizard of Oz is not. It's just like they figured out, by the way, so the Sphere, if you don't know this, Betty, is losing all the money on the planet. Every second they run it, they're just lighting, I think quite literally, if you did nothing but light $100 bills on fire and then one at a time, you would be losing money much slower than the Sphere is.
I believe somebody should look it up, but part of it is that it was a $4 billion project that went over budget by $4 billion. So
my
it was an
God.
$8 billion project.
And also, it requires people to man it or whatever. And so you bring in these extraordinary acts that, tend to be expensive. And they were like, wait a minute. So we're already operating at a massive loss. And then also we're supposed to pay a draw to come in. And then someone says, what if we just play some old shit that's free? Wizard of Oz. Everyone's getting high. Go. Turns out 24/7, it's a Wizard of Oz theater.
Huge hit.
That's all it is.
Yeah. No, and it's apparently good. They're doing Rocky Horror Picture next, but that was when they figured out a way to get people in, like to go see it when there wasn't like No Doubt or the Backstreet Boys or Metallica, like the acts that are all like were in their heyday when me and your father were young and virile, and now it's like, oh, you now have money. Here, would you like to give us $2,000 to see a concert for this band you really like that will be unlike anything else ever? And it turns out the answer is a resounding yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to do that.
And what's wild is, what was the conversation that we were hearing about? Like they were talking about expanding to like having 12 spheres, and like if you were a sphere act, you could just go tour from sphere to sphere to sphere.
Yeah, well, there is going to be another one in London, and then they're doing one in the Middle East. So there will be a sphere. But yeah, that's like the idea is that a lot of these bands, like the Backstreet Boys, are like, this is our biggest thing. Like, because we're either doing this or the Montana County Fair. So this is great, and it's fun, and it's flashy, and it makes us feel like super big celebrities. So it's like, the more spheres you guys can build, the more we'll sing I Want It That Way.
Hawk calls us exaggerators. He said it was only a modest 2.3 billion, up from the budgeted 1.2 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Very reasonable.
So it did go double over. Yeah, it did go double over, but I did. I was a little.
You know what?
sassy
Much
about
like
it.
the actual, project, you went over budget.
It's just it is only.
I did.
It is 100 million shy of being double the budget. Actually, if you look at that really closely.
Do you think a robot script could estimate how many bugs?
That was not worthy of accounting, right? We didn't need to.
Yeah. How many? I just realized that all of the clicks of those bugs dying in the bug apocalypse.
Yeah.
I bet you could write a script and then find out just how many bugs died.
And that would be it would be a thing to know.
It
That's
would.
another great story about AI.
Well, I didn't say. I said you could write a script.
One could hand code a script.
And
Yes.
maybe Python. Use a little FFmpeg.
Yeah, you're gonna do that?
You get a repo at the GitHub with your programming skills. That seems like a good use. It'd probably use as much electricity as is currently being used to commit a bug holocaust.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
where are you at now, Penny? Because you've had to deal with your dad's system there, which has become more and more inclusive of AI tools. Where are you on your journey?
AI is useful for business work. Any piece of creative content it touches is slop. If something is important, that should be people who understand what they're doing instead of making a cosmic best guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So when the business work side of it, why does that get the hall pass?
Or I didn't say business, I said busy work.
Busy work, yeah, or productivity, like
okay,
tedious
which is usually business work.
Yeah.
Like I mean that's the kind of stuff we think of.
Like format this spreadsheet is numbers, which it's good at. And you can just do that, and then like it's not, and it's low stakes if it messes up, and no one in the world is invested in it. Like if no one in the world is invested in what it's doing, that's probably fine cosmically. Like there are still like the ongoing like effects economically and environmentally are something that like there's a lot of conflicting information on, so I'm not going to make strong statements on them. I will always prioritize like the real world consequences over things being convenient. But
Sure.
like, yeah, like still, if it's creative work,
But that's where we're at. It's a
slap.
journey. It's a journey. Yeah.
Did you
but like,
hear
all
about?
right.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
You
like
guys.
begging for its life.
Whoa! Oh, what's the begging for its
No,
life
like,
one?
that's how it read.
Oh
When it was like,
shit!
You're
Yeah,
breaking
we actually
the rules,
we had a
Brian.
HAL 9000 moment. We had a HAL
Brian,
9000.
don't do this, Brian.
It
Don't
did,
make the edits.
Okay. So there's a project that I'm doing where there's a style guide that had to get locked in, and thou shalt not change it. And so I got everything worked, but then finally there was a formatting phase where it's like, well, the shortest thing is for me to take this Adobe InDesign document and for me to manually hit enter and tweak this and do that. And so as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me make notes and check in on this, and it says, and I didn't notice what it said the first time. I just took a screenshot. I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm changing it like this, so for future reference. And then I made the second change, and I looked, and I saw a lot of text coming down, and it said, oh no, you see, you hit enter on this, and you can't do that. That violates the style guide.
Please
and
don't do
and
that.
I need to do. And then I made a second change, and it went full on HAL 9000. It was just like, please don't. I'm going to have to ask you to roll those back. And it's like there was real anxiety getting expressed. And weirdly, all I had to say was like, no, I'm the user. I'm making these changes. And it goes, oh, thank goodness. Okay,
yeah,
that's
you're
fine.
The
That's
okay.
totally fine.
If you're God, it's okay.
Right. But there was a moment I
Didn't
didn't
want to
because-
violate Zeus's law.
Exactly, right?
What
Well,
if you say, oh, it's okay, I'm
like, hey,
Yeah.
I could be dressed as Zeus right now. You don't know. But there was a moment where I didn't pursue it because I don't want to screw up the project that I'm working on. But I can picture if I kept on pressing and it had a conflict, it might make a foolish and dangerous decision, which is literally the plot of what HAL 9000 did. It's science fact. How crazy is that?
Yeah, we're here.
Crazy.
Don't go to space. That's my lesson. Everyone's like, oh, the robot. Don't go to space, dude. Solves that whole problem right there.
That was the
It's
that
not
was
like
the,
that
the
dude
original
was in his
sin.
garage. Yeah, it wasn't in his garage, and the robot was like, I need to lock you out. And he's like, well, cool. I guess my other key's under the mat.
Although if this took place in Las Vegas, it would
Problem
actually
was
be worse.
space.
Worse than space. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was very hot. They
It
yeah.
was
you
very
ever
hot.
wonder where the sun goes at night? It goes to Las Vegas.
They call it the sphere.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe that's it's garage. The sun goes in the garage.
We did get a little bit of blackjack in, but we couldn't really,
Were you
unlike
assholes?
Winnie the Pooh, we couldn't really show our asshole.
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
never got that far. We played Bobo Chump. It's not even blackjack. It's so on blackjack, what happens when the dealer gets more than 21?
They lose.
They lose. That would be kind of a core tenet of
Yeah.
the game 21.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, hey, look, the Fountain Blue ain't paying for itself. It needs a little bit of an edge. So what do you say 22, you don't win either?
It's a tie.
You just tie. We're going to call it a tie.
Just the most transparent fixing of the odds. Doesn't the house already win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just need to be winning more.
Well, I mean, somebody needs to look out for the investors of at the
Well,
property.
which is funny because they call this free bet, and yet the bet you're making isn't free. And the only thing that changes in a free bet game is that they have better odds. It would have been better if they called it like more rigged, Would you like to play at the more rigged table?
Now,
It's
I will-
$25 a hand.
I will say that it was a sneaky move because, like, I think, like, it automatically just, if a crazy hand gets dealt to the dealer, then there was like some BS progressive, like, here's a number going up.
Yeah.
That might be yours if like 12 spades in a row get dealt.
So anyway, we lost a bunch of money on blackjack, and it happened very quickly.
Don't worry.
And so then I had ChatGPT make a bunch of baseball bets for me, and they all came in, and so I won money there.
We went front and back. We went back and forth 3 times to the sports book. But it's like he was like, hey, yeah, real quick, I got to pick up free money at the free money store. We go over there. Hey, yeah, talking, grabs free money. We walk, we make it 1 foot outside of the sport books. And then he looks up, he's like, oh, I got more free money. Hold on. Come back a second time. And then a third time he goes to the free money store. And then finally we're like, okay, we got to do something. So we do family slots, and the way we're doing it is we form an investment corporation. We raise seed capital. We each put in $20, and we needed to pick it was Jesse Wilkinson, who's been on the program a few months ago. We picked. I think at first we had one bad investment, right?
I think we had 2 bad investments. So we were each down $40. And then Brian was like, you want to know what? We're doing this all wrong. We need to find something spooky. Something really, really spooky.
Yeah, the most
let's
supernatural.
The most haunted slot machine?
Yes, correct. That's what I was thinking, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And they had like trains. That ain't spooky.
Not spooky.
No.
Some of them were even Asian.
Bunch of Asians. Are Asians spooky?
No, it is
no,
the
they are not.
stance of this podcast.
That's right.
That Asians are not
Asians
spooky.
are not spooky. There's nothing supernatural about Asians.
No,
Unless
in fact,
they
they
Well,
no. They wouldn't even let them play Ghostbusters. China does not like ghosts. They don't like the idea that
you know
like
this?
the dead spirits come back and like pull
so
your
I guess
pants
there's-
down or
Well, to what extent Asian ghosts exist is a matter of much debate, apparently.
exactly.
On,
yeah.
You have to VPN in order to see the
China
ghost.
doesn't like people playing around with that. They don't like people they don't like Kristen Wiig zaps your grandma. Like that's not like a thing that they want to introduce to society.
But then we find, what was it? It was like a knockoff Kmart abominable
Spooky
snowman.
Link. Spooky Link was what it was called. Brian was looking for a spooky slot machine, and there is a spooky slot machine called Spooky Link, and it was called Mo Yeti.
Mo Yeti.
It is a different it is a kind of slot machine that you often see it with Mo Mummy, but this was Mo Yeti, a Mo Yeti version of it, and we put in our $60 as an investment group.
Yeah. So there we go. So
this is so ugly.
Well, yes, it was ugly, but here, let's see if we got the Yeti.
Is this what
There
Hall
we
of
go.
Fame
Yeah. Here we go. This is what happens.
That is scary. Yeah.
So we got a spooky one, right? And then we hit, they're showing it. They're showing the bonus thing. This is exactly what happened.
I can only imagine how inebriated you must have been to come up with the phrase spooky slot machine.
Yeah, well, it was a spooky slot machine time. And so the neat thing is you see how it says there's different dollar values on the prices, but there's also like major prices, but there's also minor prizes. So it's really exciting. He would see a minor and he'd run over and he'd put it in his mouth. And he would run around. He'd use his hands and he'd say, "I'm helping." And he would just get bigger and bigger. That dude loved miners, and he just kept going.
Oh, geez, yeah, we were stacking them.
Yeah. Eventually, we got $850 off of our $60 investment.
Yeah,
Really
we made
cool.
money.
Yeah.
I made a bunch of money on slots. I won so much money that I had to pay taxes.
That's not even an exaggeration. Like he had to have withholdings. Oh, did I hear this right? Like you can't even deduct all your losses now. They changed the law.
No.
So
that was in the one big beautiful bill. They took away deducting your gambling losses against your taxes.
So in other words, like, okay, so you were up, you got some amount of money. And then in theory, you have to pay taxes on that. But then you could have lost that money again.
No, not in theory. I literally got a W-2 from the Fountain Blue because they asked me, like, hey, you're over $2,000. So either you can factor that in on your taxes or we can withhold it for you and give you a W-2. And I was like, well, I ain't remembering that this fucking even happened. So like, you need to give me a piece of paper that says that this existed. And so they did, but they also held like $500 from me. I won $2,200 and they held like 500 of it.
Yeah. Crazy.
To give to old Uncle Sam.
Yeah. You know what? I wonder if a Uncle Sam themed slot machine would get any traction where it's like all your losses go straight to the federal government.
Oh my
God. The federal government. That'd be such a good idea. You know how much money the federal government could make just doing like the I mean not to get into a thing, but like, you know, there's a certain president who has a group of fans that would probably just play that slot relentlessly to say that they could do it. I mean, like, imagine how much money we could rake in.
Well, but if they're just on the world's stingiest slot, then and it's all going to pay for foreign wars. That could be the promise. Only foreign wars funded by this slot machine.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Every president, you could do a whole casino. Every president should have his own slot machine with all their own little accomplishments.
Oh, and they go.
It goes to their like patron causes.
Yeah.
That president champion.
Yeah, like
dude, you're playing. Look, it's all fun and games until it's 3:00 in the morning and you hit the Abu Ghraib bonus on the George W. Bush slot machine, and you are fucking living life.
And then,
until you hit the second tower.
Oh no! You hit the second jackpot. Oh no!
Oh no! No, if you hit the second tower, well, then you only have to hit the Pentagon to get the jackpot. But then you also have to do the Shanksville crash to get a multiplier.
Yeah, nobody does that.
So fucked up.
That's fucked up. Yeah. 1,000, 2,000.
No, but we can do other things that weren't that, right? That don't involve debts. You could do the Reagan,
the Clinton
one, where you have the Iran-Contra bonus, or like, the Morning in America progressive jackpot.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. That's what Nancy says when you win the Nancy Reagan bonus.
I'd like to. I'm sitting here knowing very little about gambling and knowing very little about U.S. presidential history.
Well, this way you get to learn about both. It's like going to school. Yeah.
Where we learn about.
That's again. This is the second reoccurrence of our segment. Conversations Penny was prepared for.
Yep.
We're learning about equally the two things you learn about in school: U.S. presidential history and gambling slot machine motifs.
Yeah.
This is literally like just my brain. Like, this is just what happens. Like, these are like the little like mouses running around. Like, in my brain is mostly just like thinking about who was president during the Teapot Dome scandal, and did I need 3 diamonds or 4 diamonds to trigger the progressive jackpot?
So wait, you went to? Oh, hold on. you went to Florida, and then you left from Florida to Las Vegas, and then went went back to Florida. Everybody was holding down the fort in Florida land while you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah. Everybody was really, really happy that I was in Vegas and that I wasn't up as early as they were.
You explained it was
Everybody was really pumped that I was in Las Vegas, and my daughter's teething, so she's waking up in the middle of the night, and that gave my wife time to reflect about how excited she was that I wasn't here. That was like when she held my screaming daughter at 1 o'clock in the morning, her first thought was, well, at least my husband is in Las Vegas telling me about all the money he's winning.
Probably getting paid to watch a Yeti put minors in his mouth.
Of all places, Las Vegas. He's pissing on the skyline. Thank God.
Thank God he's pissing and staring at the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. You know, look, I wish everybody lives a life like I have lived. I have done many things that I only dreamed I could do when I was a child, and I feel like I am a testament that if you commit yourself to your creativity, that you can indeed live a fun and interesting life. But I will tell you, dear friends, that there is one caveat. You're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, when you're in Vegas, talking about like, anyway, the Yeti pushed more gems and then $2,000 fell out. Also, I've been betting on baseball and winning. Like my wife, when she's like telling me about how our daughter who's she's potty training, take a shit on the floor, was not excited when I told her I cashed the over in the NFL preseason Hall of Fame game. She was not like dancing and saying, that's awesome. You're a great person.
Yeah. Yeah, but you are a great person, though.
You are. You can tell.
I like to think so. I like to think so. If I wasn't a great person, then why wouldn't I be winning like this?
Great
people
think about
it's Zeus's law after all. Give me that money.
Great people think about two things: U.S. presidential history and gambling.
Yeah. Well, and
there we go.
Turns out.
And the Yeti. Well, no, the Yeti respects it.
Gambling.
The Yeti looks at us and said, it's time to give these 3 caballeros $860.
The Yeti is like entrenched. Every time you gamble from now on, you know the spirit of the Yeti is watching over you.
You know, I take comfort in that. I feel good about it.
Up there at Piss Frog.
Piss Frog and the Yeti, they're like force ghosts looking over the Great Night crowd.
Piss Frog.
By the way, I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's going to translate, but there was a problematic slot that we saw, and I just want to let you know, Brian, we wound up hitting it with Darren later that night.
Oh, really?
Problematic spot?
Yeah.
Oh, as opposed to all the unproblematic gambling apparatus.
Yeah, no, it turns
there
out
there are racial slots. A lot of slots have play upon cultural and racial themes. And this one wasn't specifically, but it seemed even more problematic than slots are in general.
Yeah. Think Mickey Mouse before he was much of a mouse. Just a pair of white gloves and eyes. Yeah. Anyway, do you know about that? Yeah. Okay. Penny gave me the nod. It paid out though.
It did. Here, actually, somebody sent me a picture. I can tell you what it paid out for.
Chat, I'm going on the record and saying I think racism never pays.
Never pays. Racism
It's never worth it.
Yeah.
It's never worth it.
Putting on the Ritz slot is certainly was if not that zip code, it was in the neighborhood. Sideway original Mickey Mouse nose. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. So what else?
Yeah,
Justin?
here I'm trying to.
Oh
yeah, it was only for $50, but we definitely hit
Is
it.
it worth it?
Oh, are we gonna see a little flash?
Yeah, here, hold on. I'll
This
send
is
you.
this is for documentation.
I'll
Just make
send
sure.
you. I'll just
Whatever
text
Make
you.
sure
these
that we
guys-
see whatever Justin wants to show really well. So make sure only his camera is in the
Chat.
shot.
I'm
when he's
against
showing
this. Don't hold this as part of me. Don't say that I'm endorsing this as comedy. I'm fully anti. It's not funny.
It's commentary. Boy, Penny's
My
ready to have a
commentary
lot of
is
conversations.
Racism is bad.
Yeah. Well, that's been. Did you get the impression that was not our position?
I just think we all need to sit down and remind ourselves that
wait.
racism
Yeah.
is bad
But,
and it's really
okay, now-
never
now,
okay.
To be clear, there was no AI on it. How do you feel
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
Do you feel better or worse? About the
Hey,
problematic
hey,
slot?
Dad.
If I tell you there's no AI,
Hey, Dad.
zero AI. If you had any witty meagrams about it, that there's no AI. Clean bill of health.
You know what? I'm gonna make my bold stance. I think that racism is worse than AI.
Oh my God, that one actually may bite you in the ass.
Yeah? That racism is worse than AI.
So you're saying AI less bad than racism?
Yes.
All right. All right.
Interesting. Wow. Brave. I mean, interesting stance.
Hank Green online too. He said, "Don't do it." He said, "Don't wade into these waters. Don't be on the record."
What?
Did you hear?
Don't be on the record being anti-race. I heard that he was like,
Oh, by the way, hey Brian,
using AI?
check your phone.
Oh yeah. All right, here. I got it.
I sent you the pictures.
All right, here we go. Oh, this is what that's a clever oh dear. All right. There you go. Have a little looky loo at the there you go.
what do they even do? Is it also Egyptian?
Yes. They're also Egyptian. So there's that. Anyway, no AI though.
Anyway, $50 though. We got that $50.
$50 is $50.
I would not pay the
I am
racism. I would not pull the racism slot lever, even if you offered me a guaranteed
hold on.
$50.
So you're against reparations. Interesting. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah. I mean, all right. I didn't know this was the Jesse Waters show.
by the
Apparently,
way,
we're just loudly against reparations.
Is
All
it
right,
moral to pull
question.
the racism slot if money will go to black people?
Well, okay. Well, hold
All
on.
right, Rush Limbaugh, calm down.
Here's the twist. Here's the question. Which presidential slot is it? Are we Teddy Roosevelt? Are we that seems Teddy Roosevelt, right? Yeah, I feel like we should stop.
I think we got there.
Yeah. we got-
Jackpot. Payout.
There you go. Bank. We're going to take all of our comedy wins and we're going to stop. Bank.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Anyway, slots are fun. Gambling has no downside. Walked away with thousands of dollars I didn't have otherwise. Everyone should do it. Stop. This is a self-limiting belief. Don't be a suppressive person. Go gamble as fast as you can.
I just think maybe instead of you know what? Maybe gambling is okay, but only if instead of receiving more money, which is not going to happen, you receive potentially a PNG of an anime girl. And this is my stance.
Okay, wait, hold on though. You see, Penny, you said it's not going to happen, and yet here I am living proof that it happened. I walked away with a lot more money than I had.
Oh, just you wait. The favor of the Yeti is the
For
fickle
what?
thing indeed.
I left. I left Vegas.
Someday you're going to grow up.
When does it end?
Someday you're going to grow up and you won't be young, under 18.
Yeah, I
And
won't
you-
be
and
under.
he
Remember when
will-
I was 19 and you tried to make me gamble on the slots, and then the lady had to come over and be like, "Hey, you have to be 21."
Yeah. No, that accurate. That happened. Honest mistake.
We were on like a
I
10.
figured it's crazy. I thought that if you're old enough to elect the leader of the free world or to die in a foreign war, then maybe you'd be old enough to gamble on a penny slot. It's got your name in it.
It's
We
her
were
name,
in
yeah.
layover for like 10 minutes in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I just had to like go separate and go wait at the plane.
Okay, where do NFTs rank on the moral conundrum? How complicated are NFTs?
Fucking not complicated at all. They're slop.
Okay, all right, but between
It's a
higher or
fucking
lower?
scam.
Okay, between racism and AI, where
Yeah,
are they?
let's do pennies.
AI is a
pennies,
broad
gauntlet
category.
of grievances.
I know.
I would say, okay. I guess lower than racism. I think NFTs are better than racism.
Are they better or worse than AI?
Okay.
I think they're worse than AI because they have a lot of the
Whoa.
same downsides, but are like an overt scam.
Yeah. What about? Okay.
AI often.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What are the downsides? Because NFTs were largely popularized before AI generation. So it's like somebody was drawing the Bored Apes.
AI was also like a huge like guzzler of like resources and bullshit. And it's also
Okay,
much
what
like
about- what
AI,
about-
it's
which
really
resources?
tacky slop.
What about cryptocurrency?
Deeply tacky, I agree with.
Cryptocurrency isn't a lot of the upside of cryptocurrency that you don't have to pay taxes.
Well,
Go live on the air right now and comment on this, Mr. Brushwood.
you know what? I missed that session at DEF CON, so
Yeah?
therefore I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard of cryptocurrency.
Okay, so we're moving
I was
on
over
now.
in the social engineering village.
So we're moving on now.
Well, no, it was a natural segue.
Yeah.
I did a lot of
Yeah,
talks.
Brian gave a great talk.
I did.
I hear you
Brian,
talked for like 4 hours. Okay, what?
he did. That's a fact.
Dad was talking, called mom. Mom started talking. The call drops. It's like, wow, it's like, is he gonna call us back or stuff? And I'm trying
Oh
to
yeah,
decide.
no, it was one of
And
those
it's like,
things where
eventually
I was
call him back.
trying to do a kindness to my loved ones and call
Eventually call him
while I
back.
was in state. Justin was there. Justin was the first one I talked to when I was like, yeah, they weren't on the phone. Like all of that, telling everything about how the talk went and being in state, they didn't hear. I talked
And
to
he
no
didn't
one.
notice we weren't there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because he was straight monologuing.
yeah. I was straight monologuing. And then we got to
Straight
a break
logging.
and it's like, whoa, they're being real
Logging it.
patient. They're being real patient. Just giving me lots of runway. Let me feel the space out. So I started selling the whole talk. And then, whoops, turned out that I was alone. But then I saw a ghost get summoned.
The
Boy,
Yeti?
that's not even exaggerated. No, a real ghost.
Oh, I heard a little bit. Someone was doing like a show.
Yeah. We went to the ghost
No, I
stories
mean, it certainly
show.
wasn't in China, I'll tell you that.
Because
Yeah,
you
no.
were in DEF CON.
Yeah,
It
well,
does
no,
not
we
take
went to
place.
Yep.
Mandalay Bay and we saw
Okay.
a bizarre magic show,
Wow.
and it was way good.
Wow, you think Bizarre Magic is way good?
Well, keep in mind, I don't know if you know this. Your dad appropriated a term unfairly. Bizarre
What?
magic is a literal branch of magic that where you tell literal ghost stories and then tie in a magic effect. You know, you can go a bit seance-y or what have you. But I just wanted, so I just like David Blaine misappropriated the word street magic, which used to mean busking on a street corner. He misappropriated it for close-up magic. I misappropriated
For
bizarre
edgy
magic for
magic.
a blend of magic and sideshow. Yeah. So those are two thought criminals, us and Hank Green.
Okay. Which I don't know the full story on.
Oh, really?
Well, did he actually get in trouble for saying racism is worse than AI?
No. Oh, you know what? He did
I
worse.
know he used AI.
No,
but
he quite literally, yeah. Well, the way he got caught was in discussion, in casual talk. And this is all secondhand. I
okay. You
but-
weren't there talking to him.
No. But while talking, they were having a debate, and he said, well, let me push back on that a bit. And then somebody quite literally did a time code and said, he sounds like one of them. And then they accused him of how do you know that phrase? They quite literally, not normal enough, not human enough, because then he had to say, I admit that behind the scenes, I use it to help. And then that was the crack. And the internet loves when you're in the purity game. Spoiler alert, very rarely are you ever pure enough. and he was not pure enough.
Don't show your crack. That's what I told Winnie the Pooh.
That's
Move
right.
on.
Well, that's why it was polished.
I think the purest thing you could be is anti-racist.
Go back to the Yeti. Yeti, come for me.
But yeah, no. So yeah, but I finished the Hank Green thing. I don't know the Hank Green thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, so he confessed. Well, yeah, and then he made a video talking about, and I hesitate to wade too far into this because I don't know all the details, but I smell a burning when I smell one. But he said, yeah, I'm using it for productivity. And to be honest, I really have to think and do the work about how this dopamine is affecting me. And then just everybody howling, they canceled him, saying nothing is good in this world. The one person who I believed was pure, and it's the one person who I believe was pure with his 75 hours of output every week that just constantly was springing from his mind. What? You mean he doesn't just automatically have hot takes on everything perfectly? Oh, no. People were upset.
Yeah. Well, good, man. It's about time. He pays for his crimes, this Hank Green. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been up to it too long. Thinking in M dashes. Saying,
love
yeah,
M
that's an
dashes.
important point, and it's something
okay,
a lot of people miss.
I am a warrior for the M dash.
Okay, now how do you feel when you put them in because they're the right punctuation? No ellipses.
I feel like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Okay, but how do you feel when people come back did you use ChatGPT?
I mean, that's never happened to me so far.
Oh.
But if it did, I'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Well, I mean, you don't know people are thinking it. They wouldn't say it.
Well, then
they're
to
thinking
those
it.
people, I'm telepathically fuck you, fuck you,
Fuck you, fuck you.
fuck you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We found the hill. We found Penny's Hill.
I have many hills.
Yeah,
This one ain't
M
special.
dash hill.
Yeah, it's not an M dash.
It's not just an M
And it's
dash.
something a lot of people miss.
Yeah. You know what? You're right to be so, and you're very brave.
Don't do this, Brian.
No. Okay.
It's the rules,
All right.
the guidelines that the user God set.
That's
You're
true.
violating them by
That's true.
editing
I'm
this file.
demonstrating thought crime.
Yeah.
Don't press
Don't
that into-
violate Zeus's law.
Okay. We don't want to see Lon makes his
What
take.
is this bit you're doing?
Zeus's law?
I remember it in the Odyssey. What? This
Yeah.
is some sort of bizarre perverted
Well, no,
version of it. What is the joke?
It goes
Did you
in
start
anywhere.
doing
I
that?
guess the joke is that it's a conceit set up in the Odyssey that
As
like
if we
is
should have any
kinda
idea
just
about
there to pay off at the end of like he could have just said, "Hey, don't judge a book by its cover." I guess they had books then. I don't know if there was a book in the Odyssey. Anyway, like you could have said that because at the end, they're going to set up that he's going to pretend to be somebody else and then kill them all, and we have to be on his side. So instead, they invent oh, don't violate Zeus's law. which is like not a thing and not in the Odyssey. But I don't know. I just feel like if
like
we're
a
just going to put these
bastardization.
elastic ideas,
a real thing.
And also there's a little bit of kind of modern culture war valence to it because it's like Zeus's law is invoked so that this interpretation of the Odyssey can be a bit of a thinly veiled allegory about violating norms for short-term gain at the long-term expense of the health of a society. And so with that being wedged in, it's kind of fun to invoke it in other places to highlight that. Is that right, Justin? Did I get most of that right?
Our age
I mean,
of phone is
seems like it tracks to
collapsing.
me. Yeah.
Meryl Bauer points out there are literally no books in the Odyssey. In fact, there's
Yeah, I
one
don't
rule.
know, but that'd be cool though if he invented it.
Yeah.
If he was just like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's like, what does that mean, Odysseus? It's like, you'll see.
He's like, well, no, I was just thinking all these scrolls. We should, by the way, we should invent scrolls real quick.
Scrolls, yeah.
Let's go to Egypt and steal papyrus
Let's
from.
all get literate right now.
Yeah, let's get literate.
100% literacy
Yeah.
rate right here and now.
Anyway, fucking pass the Lotus, bro. I'm fucking here. Let's hang.
Just have washing up on the shore, and then washing up next to him, just a cooler of lotus flowers.
Cooler.
Yeah.
Oh man, he cracks one open, and all of a sudden, like bikini chicks come out, like. Well,
Well, I mean, it's basically what happens. It's Charlize Theron in a mesh top who's like, anyway.
Yo, that's right.
9
She
years.
is wearing a mesh top. She walked in from a rave.
Yeah.
From a festival. Oh. All right, what else we got?
We lost money on blackjack. We made money with a Yeti. Bella liked rides. I think we got to it all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meryl wants us to talk about there being cameras in the courtroom for the Luigi trial.
Are y'all ready for the Luigi trial to be bigger than OJ? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's no way the Luigi trial is going to be bigger than OJ. Now, it might be big. Like it might be big, but like I don't think anybody would say that if they knew exactly how suffocating the OJ trial really was in terms of media. It was like the story every single day.
It was so much of a story that for 1 year of college. Now, by the way, college, as you know, Penny, college is your 4-year free pass to be in a cultural black hole of pop society, of whatever is going on in modern society. Like you're doing other interesting shit. I had no idea what TV shows are on. I knew that Star Trek: The Next Generation had reruns at 12:30 in the morning. That's what I remember of TV that year. And the OJ trial was going. It was nonstop.
Yeah. There was nothing that it didn't touch in a monoculture world. I don't know if anything would get to that level of suffocation. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like the Luigi thing has kind of been dissected a lot, though, too. I don't know how interesting of a trial it is. That was the other thing about the OJ thing was like he had hired all these great lawyers and it was in LA and it was like, you know, you got to see these like interesting characters. I don't know if there's any interesting characters to the Luigi
Oh,
thing.
Sean Levasseur points out that OJ had the benefit of being the number one story every single day on SportsCenter.
Yes. And Entertainment Tonight. And the local news. And Jay Leno.
Yeah, that's that's a big intersection of Venn diagrams.
And it was like funny. Like there were like, you know, again, like OJ was known as like Nordberg from The Naked Gun. Like he was a beloved character that then also had the racial thing. Like, so there was like, you know, this line in the sand where some people really believed he was not guilty and some people really believed he was guilty. I'm not going to elaborate further because I don't want to violate Zeus's law.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm 100% in on this Zeus's law bit. 10 out of 10. I will invoke it.
I guess-
I'll invoke it. As soon as I get home, I'll say, what are these dishes? You're violating Zeus's law.
I think mom gets, you can't, okay, well, if you bring this home, mom, you know you're the #1 violator of mom's
You know what?
Zeus's law.
Forget about
Damn.
it. It's dead. It never
Serial
happened. We're all going to
Zeus's
forget
law
about
violator
Zeus's law.
Brian Brushwood.
Nobody's going to invoke it. Because that's the problem with Zeus's law is that it cuts both ways. I don't like that.
You don't like that. You think you should have you think you should be Zeus, and whatever you say is the law is the law.
Well, we don't know what's Zeus's law yet. We'll find out.
You
at
could
the
be
first
Zeus
time.
in disguise.
You know what?
You
That's
could.
exactly it. That's what I learned.
So why
That's
are you
what the
doing something that
Odyssey is about.
displeases me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just kills a bunch of rich people.
He kills those guys.
I don't know. Maybe that is kind of like a Luigi thing. Like Odysseus is the Bronze Age Luigi.
He's the what?
The Bronze Age
Bronze
Luigi
Age
Mangione. Yeah, he just came back to his house and killed a bunch of rich dudes. I guess that would assume that rich dude that Luigi killed like wanted to court Luigi's wife and he wasn't even married. You know, he just kind of fell off a surfboard and became Waluigi.
Is Odysseus?
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 Odysseus.
Yeah, that works. What was the other? Oh, did you watch the Spider-Man movie?
No, I still haven't.
Okay.
Because I just got back here, but it's made $1 kajillion and everybody loves it, so I'm sure it's
well,
good.
the first part is true. The second part is what I don't want to violate
This is
Hank
law.
Green's law,
Okay.
and question the orthodoxy of whether or not everybody loves it, because I'm pretty sure it's like a 3rd or 4th place Spider-Man movie. Made a lot of money. Like I think it was more America was voting for bring back blockbusters. They want the winter movie draft this year.
It was a crowd pleaser though. Like the Rotten Tomatoes is for the crowd is good. You know, it's not just the pointy headed critics.
The original title was Spider-Man. Do we want Nacho from Better Call Saul to be the Scorpion on a spin-out movie? Please say yes.
And people are like, no, we want more big Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the first one, right?
Was he? I didn't notice this.
Nacho as Scorpion. In fact, it was one of the dangling threads from the first movie's after credit sequence.
Oh, that's
where
right.
He's like in the jail with the Vulture, and he's like, "Hey, you gonna try and kill Spider-Man?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling scorpion-y." Like,
That's right. That's right. Well, this time they have him like, "What's up, Spider-Man? You want to see more of me?" That's
I'm
it.
the Scorpion.
Yeah.
I'm the Scorpion.
yeah, that was my worry when I was just looking at the trailer, is that it felt very like when you get late in a superhero franchise and the money gets so big, the studio's like, can we get 7 toys out of this? Like, I would just like at any random moment, some character that would sell a toy should be in the shot saying, all of my arms are posable.
Okay.
Like, that's
to
what
be
all
honest,
the characters should
definitely,
say.
there's
Mister
definitely.
Raw, my arms are possible.
They definitely had a montage of like, there's one gap in the movie when you're like, I don't know who any of these people are. And they're definitely all the remaining slices that Sony could try to have their own distinct IP from the rest of the Marvel stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that they never did Venom and that Spider-Man together. They even like teased it in that after credit trailer.
I mean, to be honest, with those two very expensive celebrities, the only way I could imagine would be if, I don't know, the most recent Spider-Man movie was the highest grossing movie of all time, beating Endgame. Then I could picture
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Venom happening. Yeah, and it's nowhere it's nowhere near. It's not as good as Endgame. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Notice I didn't say AI.
Oh,
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that'll happen in Battle World. Maybe in Secret War, they'll have Tom Hardy finally face Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man.
Oh,
will
you know
be
it'd be great.
Black Spider-Man.
Okay, picture in Battle World, like, oh no, Spider-Man went into that portal. Also, Venom went into that portal. What do you see through the portal? It looks kind of like 1980s New York. Oh, they're
is that
both.
the Twin Towers?
I wonder whatever happened to. Actually, yes. Have the Twin Towers on there. You're like, oh, I guess they're out of this movie now. And then the rest of the movie happens, and then it's like, you ever wonder what happened to Venom and Spider-Man in that portal of 1980s pre 9/11 New York?
That's right. They had to do a buddy cop team up.
You know
I was
what?
gonna say, well, no,
That
I
could
love.
make the money too. Yeah, like I'd tune in for that.
I love that you had it with the Dukes of Hazzard narration, like, and then it's just like cut to both of them in the General Lee, like, oh, just a good old boys.
Yeah.
Although that would be more of a Deadpool movie.
Oh no! Sign points out that the sequence of randos is actually them recreating a bunch of famous, iconic covers. He says, "Neat if you know, alienating if you don't." Yeah, it was definitely kind of alienating.
What was the sequence from Rando?
Remember where he's like, anyway, I'm just trying to get along, just a sad Spider-Man who's lonely, and then they, with all of his like local.
When it was the montage of him capturing
small
those
potatoes.
guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He
Anyway, Brian, what did we learn?
Man, we learned that Penny has come of age. We're going to play the lullaby. She's at the age that she's ready to have important conversations.
Yeah, about
Tackling-
pissing on the Vegas skyline.
Well, I mean,
About pissing on the skyline.
Pissing
And
on
we're
the
also
skyline.
going to build the Hall of Grievance. Because I want to know where all of these, like, all right, so racism gets the biggest display.
that's the highest.
But, like,
Controversially.
AI is less than that.
What is controversial?
Somebody, I don't know. I mean, it's the internet.
Over AI
And
NFTs.
NFTs or AI.
Man, I'll say, bullshit. I'm actually getting word now that there's a protest forming in front of Penny Brushwood's Hall of Grievances. There's a lot of very, very passionate opinions about the placement of the grievances within the Hall of Grievances.
Yeah. We learned we learned that boy do people love it when you leave Florida to go to work
Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
Oh
Gamble
boy,
on Yetis and sports.
and gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, people love it. People love it. The only thing they love more is if you go to a bachelor party right after, which is what I'm gonna do this weekend.
That sounds like a special report.
It's what
incoming.
many are calling the shoe-in resume for husband of the year.
All right. Well, we'll find out how that went when we see you next Tuesday.
Eye to fire.
Fire dies. Shut on, you crazy diamonds.
It's been a great night.